Hi, Nick Tarratt here in our lane Equestrian and Golf Club. I've dressed up today because we're amongst golfing royalty. Our special guest today is Sir Nick Faldo. Welcome, Sir Nick.
I think I dressed up as well, got my shirt on.
Here we are at our lane Equestrian and Shooting Club. It's the European Grand Final of the Faldo series. I believe you built this program from 1996.
Yeah.
Nick, tell us about the program and what it's all about.
Well, as you said, it started in '96. We were just in Great Britain. We divided Great Britain up into 6 regions. Bottom line, Nick Doherty was my first winner. In fact, he won 3 out of the first 4. We took that formula across Europe for 10 years, and then we took that same formula to Asia. So the uniqueness of the Faldo series is we play boys and girls, and they actually play in our finals. They actually compete against each other. And then if you win your age groups, you move on to play in other grand finals. So you get a completely different experience from playing either across Europe, and then you go to play in Asia, which I remember in the good old days. Of course, the youngsters, of course, suffer from jet lag. They miss their tea times because they've just rolled over. So I just have 5 more minutes, and then you wake up 8 hours later. We had, they got to deal with different food, different grass, different sunshine. You get cooked, fried, in some places. So so we've been doing that. So here we are, fast forward to now. We're very excited now because we've kind of had a bit of a revamp. So we have a Faldo Futures, and then we have still got the series juniors, as we call it now, which is and then we have an elite tour, but we try to help them qualify. We've got some spots on the challenge tour. So
well done.
So we try and help them get out on the challenge tour, and so it's all about the the experience of playing as much tournament golf as possible, because that's the ultimate test, isn't it? You practice hard, you play tournament golf, you learn from it, you go back and practice and keep learning. Hopefully, you get better and better.
And tell us a few of the alumni who've come through the program.
Yeah, I also had time flies. 16, 17 years ago, I had a Team Faldo, as we called it, when I took him to California. We went to Ireland and even in England as well. And there was a young, I had James Heath was the best amateur there, and Ollie Fish, and another little skinny thing called Rory McIlroy. And in the girls' side, Melissa Reed and
Carly Booth,
and then another little lady by the name of Yanni Singh. So it was pretty cool that we had. So it was a period when we had both of them were both world number 1 at a time. So that's a long time ago. So we're living in the mode now, and we're excited because everything's expanding. My own personal team's expanding. My son Matthew's been on board for 12, 14 years already now, and there's my tournament director, and we feel that we're trying to.
And I believe impartially, this is the longest running successful junior tour, correct?
I think we can bolt a few more on because we're boys and girls and we're global. There's nobody. I mean, many great players do great work over in their town, their county, or their country, but I'm probably the only one
who's kept it
who's gone global.
And why? What was your inspiration to give back, Nick?
Well, to just give more opportunities to play, because I was, it all started. It was funny. I was playing with Ray Floyd's son in the practice round in Florida, and I said, "What are you playing in next?" And he went, "Oh, well, I've got this 72 this week, that 72 next week, 72." And I thought, "Geez, no wonder that at that time America was dominant." And I thought, I've got to try and create more true tournament golf to give the youngsters a bit of insight. And then back in the day, they had to do rules seminars, and I brought the Mizuno truck to some tournaments for them to understand their equipment. And then now over the years, we brought in sports psychologists and fitness people and all sorts of Fanny's here can talk about, which she does a lot of on course and off course psychology. So we're trying to,
you keep it going,
glean a little bit out of what it's like to take your game a bit further.
And the class of 2024, it looks good. You're getting stronger and better and more global.
Yeah, we are. We get, Yes, these youngsters are keen as mustard. You know, they love it. As I said, the winners here will actually go and play in our Asia Grand Final, which is in Vietnam in probably in April time, which is a really cool event. They look after us really well there at the Laguna Lane Code, of course, I
Yes,
designed
yes.
north of Da Nang. So that's a great event, great week. But we're actually right now, we're really quite excited what we're trying to do with the Felder Futures, you know, the 7 to 12-year-olds, because fortunately after COVID, golf has exploded in junior golf, and we're just trying to give them some opportunities to compete.
And I understand tonight, later this afternoon, with the juniors, you're doing a Sir Nick Faldo masterclass. Is that right?
Yeah, I do a little clinic for probably about an hour or so, and I'll try and drum a few of the fundamentals into them.
Well, we won't do an hour on this, Nick. So thank you for your
All
time.
right, okay,
Appreciate it.
All right.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well done.